Hi friends, we are going to do some makeup. Hop in here and say what's up. If you are hopping on, you want to invite your friends to come and hang with us, just hit that button on the bottom and it'll share it to your page and they can come and hang with us as well. I'm going to share this out really quick and then we're going to put this face on. And I already have some colors picked out. So we'll see, but I have two so you guys can help me out, but I'm going to keep it, I think a little, I always say I'm going to keep it a little basic, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, so if you guys are not following me already and you would like to get notified when I go live, tap anywhere on the screen, hit follow, then 3 dots up in the corner, turn notifications on, and you're going to want to click see first. That is going to make sure that I pop up when I go live so you don't miss out because you never know what's going to happen. All right, we're going to share this. No, not there. Makeup time. Still have a little bit of a headache, but I was like, you know what? I don't think it's gonna go away. So we're just gonna roll with it because you know we got stuff to do. Copy and post. Say hi when you guys are hopping on. I got a wiggy sitting over here because my hair is dry, but I just literally, I just left it because we're not doing that. Let's see, one more share and we are good to go. Share to group. If you guys are not in my group, it is this one. I don't know if you can see it right here, Boho Glow. That is my group page. I did not do my nails, but I did put a clear coat on, so we're making progress. Baby steps today. All right. And post. We're done. Put that over here, close out of everything, charge it. And we're going to go in with some makeup. Is this gonna charge? There we go. All right, I'm doing things a little different. We're gonna spray her face first. Nope, wait, nope, I forgot my primer. Stop that. Stop it, she's lying to us already. Say hi when you guys are hopping on. I'm gonna go in with the strobe primer. It is a creamy texture, like a moisturizer, and it has this luminous to it, however you say that. It's gonna make it look gorgeous. That's all you need to know. Put it everywhere. Just take the rest, hopefully pull these little bangs. Look, they're growing. We finally, our little Furbies are growing back. We have almost like bangs. We're getting there. That was my... If you guys missed that, that was my own doing. Shocker. I'm not shocked. Are you shocked? I'm not shocked. It's just part of what we do around here. All right, now we're going to spray her face. Because we're trying something different. We're changing it up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. All right, I got my damp blending pad, and where did I put... I'm somewhat together. It's over here. I'm going to take the light CC cream and use that for underneath my eyes. Then we're going to go in with Stay Matte 03 all over my entire face. Stay Matte is 03. VFX I use 04. They're all different. So I'm here to help if you guys need help with that. Let's just grab... a little bobby pin. We're gonna just tuck this baby right on up out of our way. All right. So we're going to go in with a little bit of this. Right here. Try, like I said, we're trying something different today. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. Don't you worry. And I'm going to go in with the eye primer. Usually use my finger, but hey, we're trying different things today. So we'll just pop this right here. Hi, Danielle. How are you? What's up, girl? Okay, we're gonna bring this right up underneath the brow. I'll do this side first and then I'll show you what it's gonna do. We're gonna add a little bit into our CC cream. Just gonna mix them together because we're just, why not try something different today? Yeah, we can do that. And just not really doing too much with COVID still right now. But we can definitely do something. I can help you with what would be good for you. It depends. What are you looking for? Okay. So now I'm going over top of that with just a little bit of that eye primer. And I'm just tapping it in and kind of pressing it in with my finger. I'm going to take my damp blending bud and we're going to do the same thing. Say hi when you guys are hopping on. Look at the big difference between, I almost started, but look at that coverage. Usually I just use the eye primer, but we're going to mix the two together. So we're mixing eye primer and the CC cream before we even go in with our makeup today. We're just blending it together. Bring it right up underneath the brow. Well, that's what I'm here for. That's what all this is for. What kind of stuff are you having troubles with? I also have YouTube, guys. If you don't want to search through my videos on here, check out my YouTube channel because it's all more, a little more detailed of CC cream, full face, and that kind of stuff of what I'm doing. Especially with COVID, I'm ready for it to be over so that we can do some more things. Okay. What would depend on, do you need a foundation? Because colors, your foundation is all about your skin tone, and if you don't have the right shade, and if you're not using an exfoliation for your skin, your foundation will not lay the same either. So things with foundation that are really big, say hi. I'm saying hi. Hello is what I meant to say to everybody hopping on. Foundation is going to be based on, one, you need to exfoliate so it lays on your skin better, and two, if you don't have the right color, you're going to not see the same results either. So I'm just pressing this in with a damp blending bud, and look at that. Girl looks like she's not tired anymore. And it's just practice. Sometimes if you use too much, which I've done before, too much, too little. Okay, now we can move on. I'm going to take Stay Matte. I just squish it right in the tube just to mix it up. Just squish it around. And just draw on your face because you know what? It's fun. Okay. We will start with that. If you don't have brushes for your foundation, damp blending bud, I'm going to use both because it's a little quicker. I'm just going to spread the product out and press it in at the same time. Everything that I'm using is non-toxic. It's not tested on animals. It's lightweight, all of it. Doesn't matter which foundation you get. They are all lightweight. We're going to just press this around everywhere. And then don't forget, right into your ears. Tell me all the things. What's everybody doing today? I feel like my whole day has been in like some weird bubble, but I'm here. I'm here. I don't have as much energy today just because I think from my headache and stuff, but it's better. And I was like, well, might as well go live before it could get worse. So then we're going to press this in. Danielle, are you still on? What foundation are you currently using? Okay, so pressing this in, and then I'm going to spray my face again. AKA drench it. Kelly, there you are. Hey girl, I'm back. All right, so now that we sprayed that on, I'm just gonna press it in again. All we have on right now is, as I like make myself sound crazy, we have on, what did we use? Strobe primer, CC cream mixed with eye primer around our whole eye area to make it lighter and brighter. And then we have Stay Matte foundation in shade 3 all over my face. And I sprayed my setting spray before and after. Did I remember to do it before? Now I can't even remember if I did. We sprayed it. We're trying something different. And we're just pressing this in all over the place. Where is... I keep losing my translucent setting powder. So I'm going to use 01, and we're going to go in right underneath the eyes. To press that in a little bit better. There we go. You can use your damp blending bud, but today I'm going to go in with a brush. Grab yourself. You can get them on Amazon. Honestly, I've gotten mine at like, what do you call it? Like a TJ Maxx and stuff like that is one of these little babies. And all you do is they take off anything that's on your brush for temporary until you clean them. And then you pop out the, you pop out these little things and look at all that powder and stuff that's extra in there. If you didn't, they would all get mixed in. That's all from just this brush, but it needs, obviously, it needs to clean it. Okay, so now we're gonna go into, just pick up some of this powder, and we're gonna pop it right in underneath our eye and set that right in place. I can't wait for you to get your Stay Matte and see how much you love it. I hope you love it. Okay, boom. I'm gonna put it around my nose because that's an area for me. I always need a little extra. Just get a little extra love. And then I'm gonna come back later on with, I'm using the Face Perfecting Powders, and this is 03. I'm gonna come back with this one in just a little bit. All right, so you can use, sadly, this is no longer available, but I have it and I love it and I'm gonna use it today. You can also use Sculpting palette. You could use the 3-in-1 palette. A lot of times I'll just grab, this is number 6 and the Face Perfecting Powder, and it's just a darker shade. As you can see, they're very similar. And use that to contour with as well. Actually, you know what? We'll use both. I feel bad that you guys can't get this. Why they got rid of this breaks my heart. I don't know why. They best be coming out with a new one. All right. Angled brush. We need to give ourselves some cheekbones. So I cannot talk today. Hold, please. Okay. Depending, is what I meant to say, on the shape of your face, you either want to contour this way or this way. So trial and error, long face, skinny face, all really just depends. So I'm kind of like in between, but I don't want to drag mine down too far. So I kind of come right through instead of coming like straight across this way, I'm going to come a little bit at an angle, but I'm not going to come all the way down because I don't want it to draw my face longer. I want it to kind of just slim it. So I'm going to just go, if you don't know where your cheekbone is, you can roll this wherever it stops, but I don't want it to come to my corner mouth. So I'm going to start it there and kind of just tilt it just a teeny bit like this. So we're going to build ourselves back some cheekbones because we got rid of them when we put on our foundation. What is everybody doing? Can't wait. I'm so excited for you, girl. So excited. What are you guys doing today? I have Sex in the City in the background because if I play music, Facebook doesn't like me. So I have background. I always have something in the background. It's just how I am. My fur babies, they're grown back in. I did this to myself. They're growing really long though. I should check the date on how long I've been growing them. Don't shave your face or think you can dermaplane yourself sitting on a couch. Maybe I might have had a drink or two. I'm not really sure. It could have just been me. I don't drink like a lot, but it's very possible I could have been drinking something. And yeah, I went like this to hold my hairline back where I thought it was, and I went right across and took that whole entire thing right out, and I didn't even realize it for like, took me about a day or so because you couldn't see it. It was so gone, and I was like, oh well, oops. So I'm here to tell you, public service announcement. Do not shave your face sitting on the couch holding a little handheld mirror and then setting the mirror down because you don't think you need it. It's a bad, bad choice. So I'm going to live it and learn it for everybody. Sorry, stuff keeps popping. I keep bending down because notifications keep popping up on the top of my screen. It's cutting my face off. Hi, babe. How's work? I don't know if he's on or just... All right. Sorry, Keisha Beachy, you got to go. All right, we're going to just blend right on into my hairline because we want to look like we're naturally tanned and we didn't just like fake it, but that's fine. I don't know where you guys live, but I'm in upstate New York and we have snow and I'm not a fan. I'm a Southern girl. Well, born in the South if that counts, but all right. Take a fluffy brush and just blend it out a little. No harsh lines. We're just gonna blend. Blend, 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 blend. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep it somewhat basic today. Just gonna take a brush like this, same color. And supposedly this is supposed to make us look like we have a smaller, thinner nose. So we're gonna try and blend it out. Like literally just like put it everywhere today. Something's better than nothing. All right, so that was Face Perfecting Powder in 06. I'm gonna grab, I won't use that because you guys can't get it. So I will grab, it's all so messy. Powder everywhere. I'm going to go between the Peach Bite palette because sometimes it's a little light for me and the 3-in-1, and I'm going to mix the colors together. I'm going to blend them together. I'm all about like, ooh, wrong one. I'm all about just mixing and matching. Like people will be like, oh, what lip do you have on? I'm like, well, a little of this, a little of that, this lip liner. Oh, wait, and this gloss on top. Oh, and then I popped a little bit of shimmer in the center. We're just going to blend these in. Crap, I did it again. Oops. Okay. Not going to bring it too much up here because I don't want too much. I just want to deepen up. So I'm going to take the darker shade and pinch my brush together. And I'm only coming from here to about here just to kind of deepen up that cheekbone so it pops out a little more. Make it pop, pop, pop. Can you guys hear that? Tennessee and it's like spring. Oh, Tennessee. I went to Tennessee once. Listen to me. I'm like, I went there once. I liked it. It was fun. And the weather's great. Actually, my stepsister and her husband, and they have 2 daughters now. They live in Tennessee. I'm jealous. Push it right up into that hairline so that you don't have any craziness. And we're going to be putting a wig on probably anyway, because you know I already started a TikTok. Shh, it's a secret. Just kidding, it's not a secret. It's not. I will be doing them like, I don't post them all to Facebook and stuff, but majority post them to Facebook. If YouTube and Facebook will ever cooperate again, I can get those back up. I'm going to use the peach color. Mix a little bit of that highlight. Like so. Just mixing them together. Mix them. Save you guys some steps. My chair's squeaking. And don't worry, we're going to blend down. We're going to do that with a big old fluffy brush. That's why I got 2 of them. Like this. I'm going to go into all those colors. And I'm going to also grab a little bit of this one too that we used. Just blend it everywhere, because if your collarbones are showing, you best be highlighting them. And then blend this out a little bit more. Okay. Just toss that over there. All right, so what's everybody doing today? Or do you have a favorite show that you watch? Are you on Netflix? Are you on, what do you guys do? Tell me all the things. I'm currently, I haven't watched it in like a day or so, believe it or not, but watching Vampire Diaries. For the very first time, I'm slow on that one. I am on season 2. I don't remember what episode. My friend Sam was on yesterday and she's like, have you seen this? I'm like, yep. Nope to 1 because I don't know. Not really my thing. Let's save that for if I get desperate enough and there's nothing else on and I have to watch something, then I'll go for that one. All right, should we just get brows out of the way because our whole face will come together with brows. And I sharpened my pencil. O2, I found her. She was hiding out in with my brushes. I think I did a pretty good job of keeping product off of my brows today, so that's a plus. Grab yourself a spoolie. Just give them a little brush. I don't have much to brush because they are microbladed on. Oopsie. However, there it is. I gotta tweeze this little one right here. I tried to do this and I already had my makeup on the other day and I forgot about them. They grow in so quick. Okay. We want them to be smooth. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. All right, brush them out. Tell me how's COVID going for everybody? How is it? Like, I just still act like it's the highest the number's been just because then it keeps everybody safe. We're gonna just find the top of your brow. And I'm holding it at the bottom because you really do not have to press. If you press, it's going to be too hard. Fill them in. feel like I'm coloring. There we go. One's done. She's a little thick, but it's okay. We don't judge. And we can fix it anyway. We're gonna add a little powder on top. I've been really good the last couple days. I'm doing like a water challenge with my mom and my friends. So I'm really like making sure I do it. I've got a big gallon jug and it was so good yesterday. I drank down little less than half, which I was like, we're getting back there. It's a struggle today. I may or may not be drinking Mountain Dew right now. It's fine. Everything's fine. I figured I needed the sugar. I was like, listen, at this point, to not have any kind of, it's not really a headache anymore. It's just like in my neck. I need like a chiropractor just to go and like pop everything back in place. All right, we're going to let this one sit and we'll come back with powder in a minute. We're going to just fill this part in. If you just do like little teeny dabs like this, they look like little baby hair strokes. It just takes practice. I'm still practicing my brows even though they're done and it still takes me longer than it probably should. I've also been told because I'm too picky, so it's a possibility. Okay. Not even, but we'll just call the eyebrows a fail today. Some days they go on super easy and some days it's like I'm doing it for the first time in my entire life. And it's all fine. Because somehow, I don't know, they usually end up coming out. Brush them. We're going to grab some powder and then we will fix them if need be. Maybe I should start with the powder. Oops. Eyebrow powder. Eyebrow brush. You can use a flat end or an angled. I prefer the angled. It's a little fluffier. Okay. We're gonna just see if we can save their life here. So the point of putting the pencil on first and coming back is because you need something for it to like adhere to. And I was dampening my brush and just using powder and that works as well. But sometimes I don't feel like it's as natural of a look. Powder, powder, powder. Anybody have kids that's home doing like, I guess it's not homeschooling, but teaching at home right now? Or your kids in school? I don't have any myself. I have 2 fur babies. But I do babysit occasionally. Okay. Kind of saved them. We're going to fix them in like 2 seconds anyway, so it'll be fine. Everything's fine. Okay. We are thick. We are bold. And it's fine. That flat end that I showed you guys right here, we're going to use that with a little bit of concealer. I can't seem to find. So we're going to use, oops, concealer stick in this form as well. Usually I just use the liquid, but we're doing different things today, so let's just try this one. Just brushing the end of my brush, and then give it a little wipe off just in case. This will fix any mix-ups, or if you made anything a little too wide, you can use your concealer to kind of fix any oopsies. I used to actually just draw them too big on purpose, just so that I could shape them out because it was easier. It works. Smarter, not harder. Okay. Brush off the excess a little bit. That's not gonna work. Like right there was my little mess up. We'll just fix it. Ta-da! Not so bad anymore. So I tell people, like, listen, I'm still practicing. Every day is something. That's why I got to change it up. I think we're about even. And then you can take a fluffy brush. Any kind of fluffy brush is fine. This one's angled. We're just going to brush over just to make sure that anything that's there is blended out. Ooh, Charlotte's pissed. Anybody else Sex and the City fan? All right. Put the brush down. Gonna put the brush down. We're done with them. So concealer, any kind. That actually worked really well. I thought it would be maybe a little too thick, and it wasn't. But liquid concealer, that, anything. We can fix them. We can fix them. All right, we will add more to our cheeks in a little bit. But we're gonna go in. We got some options. I really, really like this color right here. It looks like this. You don't need to be over here. Get this stuff out of my way. I'll be knocking everything over. All right, so we've got this one. And then, or in the Iconic palette, we have Bronze Kiss up here. So they're similar, but this one is definitely more bronzy. Sorry, I'm not trying to flip anybody off. And this one almost has like a purplish, I don't know what kind of tint. I just love it. So I don't know if you guys have a preference, A or B. A or B. We could maybe use both. That's usually my other thing. I always tell you guys, when you can't decide, you do both. Like food, drinks, it works for everything. Okay, most everything. Somebody's going to be like, you told me I could have both and now my husband's mad. Wasn't talking about that. Like candy, drinks, makeup, clothes, shoes. The purplish one, you got it. That's the one I was thinking too. That one is called, ooh, there's another purplish one too. I forgot it. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. And then this one is Myth. That's more red though. I agree with the purpley one. Let's just go with that. We'll do one of these other ones next time. All right, so purpley is Dubai. Right here, this is in the Glam Up palette. There's 12 shades, and this one was the Iconic palette. And then there's the Wonderlust that I used yesterday. Was it yesterday? Was I here on yesterday? Yesterday or the day before? All right, so we're going to play with this one. Let's do, we're going to do Buff, I think, in the background for a little bit of color. We're going to use that same brush that we used to just kind of like blend all of this out. We're going to use that. And we're going to put that right here. And I do bring it up a teeny bit higher because I have hooded eyes. So when I put it right here, I actually kind of lift up and then go over. So it brings it up a little bit higher to fake the look, I guess would be the way. Fake it. So I press the brush here and then I push it upward that way. And then just windshield wiper it back and forth. Blend, 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 blend. Okay. So I'm like, look up my nose. I'm looking in to see, because the color in my mirror sometimes is a little different. What we got going on over here? I'm gonna add a little bit more. They are buildable. Start light, work your way up, because shit can get crazy real quick. And it'll go south. I would like to go south. Keep saying if COVID doesn't go away, I would be happy to move any place warm and just deal with COVID in warm climate, because the birds don't even want the snow. And if somebody's on here and they love the snow, that's awesome. I'll swap with you. Not a fan. I don't like being cold. Cold and wet is like, that's a bad combination. And then you got to bundle all up, and then you got to wear like 50 million layers, and that's just not fun either. Not for me. That's not, now you want to sit me out in the hot, hot sun all day long. I'm here for it. By water, on a pool. Like, I mean, I'll sit outside and just sweat. I don't care. I'd rather be hot than cold. All right, let's see. Kind of liking that brush, but let's play with this one. It's a flat brush. It's got some bend to it. We gotta get that powder off, because this color is gonna be something fierce. Just have a feeling. But I'm here for it. So we're gonna just pop it on. This is where people would be all fancy and do like a half cut crease and all that. And I'm not that fancy. I'll work on it. It would make the color pop more, but I think it's pretty bold all by itself. And then just brush that right away. That's why we're gonna fix the rest of our face after. I know a lot of people can do their eyes first, and I'm like so proud for them. Not me. I do it and I feel like, oh, I know it's like a whole comfort thing. It just feels so weird to do my eyes first and the rest of the face. I love how it comes together, and I understand for some fallout, but there's really not that much. I'm just packing that color on, and then we're gonna blend her, because I can just take a brush and just be like, bye-bye. Blend, blend, blend. We'll just take this little fluffy one. And I'm not really touching that purpley color we just put on. I'm just blending everything above and so it kind of just blends together. Because I don't want to take away from that color. And then we're going to pop something in the corner. So let's see if we can get the other one to match. I think it might have been a little leftover glue from my lashes. Don't judge. I'll be the first. Oops, see, now that didn't go where I wanted it to. That's all right, we can fix it. It happens. Just blend it out real quick. It's still going there. That's not what I wanted it to do. There we go. I'm avoiding the inner corner because we're going to put in probably, I think it's called Nerfetti, this golden beauty right here. I think we're going to pop that in the corner. So we're going to just blend it out. And because of that little mishap right there, no biggie. Just grab a little bit of that buff color from before. Buff it out. And then just blend it. We're just blending it. Okay. Let's take that might be too fluff. No, that's not too bad. I don't know what this brush is. Base shadow brush. It's small, it's pointed, it's a little bit tapered. We're gonna grab that gold color. And just blend it right into the corner. Like so. Oh, that's my brush. We're gonna blend that out too. Not too shabby. And then I'm gonna take Magnolia. I'm gonna use the angled brush. This one will work. Same one we used at the beginning. And that's gonna go right here under our brow and to kind of just fill in so that it blends right up, and then we're gonna blend that other color into it in just a second. And it'll really stick and pop because we had that concealer underneath. And if you made any mess ups, you can fix it that way as well. I'm going to take just a teeny bit of that buff color that we started with. And just blend that back into it so that color kind of pops. So then it kind of just circles it right around. So while you're doing all the blending, you may blend a little bit of away. So you just kind of pop it back on the outside and right up above. So all meshes together. Okay. I'm gonna go in some eyeliner. I'm not fancy enough to do, if we really wanted to mess up the look, I would do a wing. And things would go south real quick. For some reason, I gotta practice, because I know people with hooded eyes get them down very well. I just haven't been able to really perfect that. Wings and I just aren't really good friends. Trying to be friends. All right, I'm gonna do my tight line and my water line. We're gonna finish the face, and then we're gonna come back and drag some of that color right underneath here and pop on some mascara. And for today, we're gonna do Limitless first because it's got the Caprixel in it to help grow your lashes, and I'm gonna do Extreme Curl on top. We're gonna remember to curl them today too. Pop this here. How's everybody doing? Sorry to make you guys look into my eyeball. Welcome to my soul. Bam, look at what that does. Just don't poke yourself in the eye. I've done it enough for everybody. I don't recommend. When you put on falsies, really makes a difference too, because it puts that barrier between your lashes. And so you don't see that skin tone color in between. It's a little trick for you. All right, I'm gonna line my lips 226 because we had to have a purpley color up in here, which we might be able to add a little more to at the end because you don't want it to be too much. So I'm gonna line my lips now so that they can dry and do their thing. $226 is one of my faves. So we're gonna line them. I'm gonna go in, I think this is Confident. Brave. I lied. Ooh, we could do Confident too, but let's go in with Brave. That is the matte liquid lipstick in Brave. So we're gonna let it dry. We're gonna spray our face. I overspray because I love it and it's not gonna go anywhere. Highlight. I grabbed the highlight palette today and I'm gonna go in with these two. They look like this. I'm gonna mix them together. Told you I mix everything. I'm a layerer, I'm a mixer. Just call me the mixologist. I'm gonna use the Farmasi double extend, double-sided, double whatever brush you wanna call it. Double treble. I love this brush, and I love it even more because it's only like $7, $6. It's amazing. We're just gonna pop a little of these two right here. Don't forget your collarbones if they're showing. Let's put it everywhere. Little highlight there. Little highlight there. Take a little bit of the darker shade. Hi, Aunt Deb, Uncle R, what's up? Oh, Papa Gummy, I found a song for TikTok, and it's something like, I'm a little gummy bear, something. I saved it. I'll do it at some point. I was like, I heard it, I was like, save, gonna have to do it. So we highlighted. I don't know if it's enough highlight, but we're blended, we're mixing, we're matching, coming together. My soda might be kicking in. I don't need much. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of those highlights. Because we want to look like a bronze goddess. Because we white. We look like Casper up in here. Not for long. Not on my watch. That number 6 from earlier that we used. Add a little of that in too. If you want to look, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say slimmer, but I guess like more defined, you need some kind of color that's darker than your skin tone to use as a bronzer. All right, let's do these lashes. I'm going to curl them. Let's curl this side. I need a mirror. There we go. Before I do move on, let's take just a little bit of the powder. I'm just going to use my damp blending bud. This is just like the face perfecting powder, very similar. This is the BB. I don't know where the other one just went. So we're just going to pop a little right there. Probably like, what is she doing? Trust the process. Trust it. Just trust the process. Brush it out a little bit. All right, we're gonna grab a brush and go in with that beautiful color that we used right here. It's not so scary. And we're popping underneath the eye. And then we're gonna do mascara. I thought I had one smaller than this. Get yourself a little dome kind of shaped brush. I had a little elf one that was perfect. Here she is. This little elf brush. See how tiny that little dome is? It's perfect for this. Oh, hi, kitty. Welcome to the being awake. Don't you touch that tree. He's like worships this tree. It was outside. It's a fake tree that I got at Home Goods. I really like the basket it came in, and it was on sale, like crazy on sale, back at like the beginning of summer. Ever since we moved it inside because of the snow, they like worship it. Like, I'm like, guys, it's not real. All right, we're going to use that color. We're going to drag it underneath. Don't worry about the fallout. Watch this. That's why we just put a little extra powder on too. And then we'll come back in with our little blending bud. And just blend that out a little. Like that. Take the flat brush from earlier. It's a little tacky because I used it when I put my eye primer and stuff on. We're going to grab just a little bit of the loose powder that from me tapping it off like this. I'm going to add a little bit just to make that purpley color pop a bit more. Just going really, really gently with it, and see what that just did? Oh, we brought her back to life. Probably like, ooh, she blended that shit all the way out. It doesn't even look like she put it there. Because we're going to add it back at the end. Ooh, hold on. Eyeliner got a little carried away. We got out of the tree. Hey. They don't even care. Hey, get out of the tree. I was like, what help if I moved the brush and had the right side? So because it's kind of tacky on my brush, you shouldn't have as much fallout, and it's not really going to go anywhere. And we're only picking up that loose pigment that we got because we were tapping our brush off, which you should do. Would you get out of the tree? Oh my goodness. I'm like, what, Ed, what do I have that I can throw at him? I don't want to hurt him. I just want to like startle. I just want to startle him to get him out of the tree. Get out of the tree. It's not going to hurt him. I think he likes to just take the leaves off. Is really what I think he likes to do. I'm just going to kind of blend it with this brush. Do the same right there. And then we're going to stop so we don't mess anything up, because we will get carried away, and just blend out only that little top part. There we go. Okay, now we can do mascara. Seriously. You guys just see that? Brush broke off. Okay, so we're not using that one. Okay. That's gotta go back. I don't know how that just happened, but we got proof it happened on a live. I don't know what happened. All right, so I guess we're just gonna use Extreme Curl today. Guess that's what the plan is. All right, so with this one, I do like to take some of the excess off and do a first coat without it, because sometimes with all that extra, it's a little too much. So you do what you want. I personally like to brush some of this one off. It's got the already curled wand. Still feel like I got an eyelash. And get those bottom lashes. Oh, I found the fuzzy. Found it. We'll put on some lashes. If you get any on where you did your eyeshadow, just leave it and let it dry. It will brush right off. I got a little dot right there, a little dot right there. It's fine. I'm impatient and I want to move it like right away, but don't do it. You will smear it and it'll make a mess, and it's not cute and it's not fun. Bam. We got some lashes. So let it dry. We're still not touching it. We do not need to redip our wand. Usually it's enough for both of them. Let's see if I can be a lefty today. We're getting there. Okay. Pull tautly, which just means very lightly, right here. And get those inside lashes to really pull that whole eye. You can make your eye shape different just by how you put your mascara on, or of course if you grab a pair of falsies. I got lots of falsies in the drawer. I'm waiting for my Farmasi ones to get here. I gotta check. I have a couple messages that say I've got packages. Ooh, and I ordered the Ring doorbell, and that arrived a day early. Yay, Amazon Prime. You're early. 2 days in a row. Both my things came early. And now I'm just brushing back through just to add a little extra onto the tips. And extend that. See what that does? Almost let it get a little tacky and then just add a little bit extra. And I have not redipped my wand again, guys. This is the same from when I brushed it off. You see why I brushed it off at the beginning? I've been a lot of mascara. Some people it works without brushing it off. Not me. Not me. And then we're going to fix those little dots that we have in just a minute. And just blink, 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 blink. And it just pulls to the very, very tips. Look how long it makes them. There we go. I just look down. Just really focus just on the very tips of them. We're going to put that away now. All right. We should be dry on our little eyeballs. So I'm going to take that little brush that I used at the bottom that still has the color on it. You can use a regular whatever, and then look. Brush that right away. Well, I don't want to use it there because that's gold. It'll just flake right away. Let's see if we got any little spots on that side. All right. I grabbed a lippy too. So we have 226, Brave, which is 205. And then I'm going to go in with Sparkle Gloss and 02. There are four sparkle glosses, and there are 6 nude glosses. They are not tacky. And this should be pretty much completely dry. Almost almost dry. Pretty soon it'll be kiss proof. Not for long anyway, and I don't care that mine's not dry right now because putting a gloss on top is going to kind of like negate that whole thing. But I'm a gloss girl, and I probably will be a gloss girl to the day I die. I just like the texture, and I like the look of a gloss. Gloss, gloss, gloss. Put it everywhere. All right, so we put the wiggy on. Bobby pin. And then that's when you can decide after. I'll decide when I put that on. I'll probably want to add a little more of a highlight because I don't feel like that's enough of a highlight for me. All right. Let's do my, I don't even really know if you can call them braids. We're just going to kind of part. That piece of hair is like, I don't want to go that way. Fine. It's fine. Doesn't have to be special because I'm just going to literally, I was like, I don't even know if I need to braid them right now. I just kind of do like a twist, and then I add this last bit in at the end. Nothing fancy. It's nothing to see over here. Braiding is not, I can braid other people's hair, like French braid. I could probably do a fishtail if I really like concentrated and tried, but that's where my little bit of perfectionism comes in, and I don't like the bumps and the extras, and I will restart it. All right, so just enough to keep this out of my way. These little babies, because it doesn't look it, but my hair is thick. And if you try to tuck it all up underneath, it's gonna look pretty funny, or it's gonna give you a headache. So we just do little kind of like fake braids. I don't know what you want to call it. I just twist these ones back and forth, and then I add this one in partway down. Nothing special. It's not really a complete braid, but it does the job. Oops. And get them all mixed together. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. Just twist them. Sometimes I don't even braid them. Don't yell at me for using my teeth. What else am I supposed to use? Okay. Ta-da! And I don't recommend pulling the rest of your hair if you have it with a bobby pin. Been there, done that, and it's not comfy. So, put the stocking on my head. Now, I just do wigs for fun, guys. I don't sell them. I wish maybe someday down the road when, like, you know, I have room. All right, so we're just going to tuck this so look like we got a hairnet on. See what this does though? It lays flat right here because I just pulled each braid to the side and it's not all clumped up in the back. We're going to pull out Everett today. I haven't worn her in a while and her colors are amazing. Although we need to give her a quick little brush. And this is another reason why I let my hair air dry, because there's no reason to have to do it when we got this beauty right here. So I just take her and I tuck these underneath and I'll flip her up and she's off center. So I decide which way I want her to go. I can shift her. I think I like to shift her to the right. I forget which way I like her better. I think I like her right there. And then I just tuck anything that needs to be fixed. I'm not worried about this part right here with my hair showing because it's the same color right there for the most part anyway. And then just give her a little twist to the side. And we're like a whole brand new girl. She's got beautiful curls and colors. I like this one a lot because she fits my head like perfect. The only thing I didn't like at the beginning, and I'm going to show it even though it's not a big deal. You guys probably can't see it as much, but there's this little hard piece right here, and that's just because the way her curls are, I guess. So what I have done before is I just take, you're going to be like, this girl's crazy, because I see it and it drives me nuts. Guess what? It's gone now. Voila, makeup for wonders. Let's pop a little color in there. We gotta fix. Some of them have clips and some don't. This one does, and I'm gonna take that clip, I'm gonna tuck it right underneath so she lays flat against my head. And we done. Oh, we're not done. I lied. We need a little more highlight. We need some highlight. So I'm going to mix these two together instead of the darkers because I think we need a little more of a light pop. Give it a little pink glow. And pop a little glow there. Don't be scared of this highlight palette, guys. It's amazing. I can feel a piece of hair. Got it. Oh. Now I got it. And then pop that on. I'm just kind of mixing through the shades till I get it how I like it. Which should be right about there. We're going to call that a quits. I'm using the middle shade. It's kind of like a rose gold. Thank you. See, we pulled it all together. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thought? All right, I feel like I'm cutting my head off, but there she be. Now look, I didn't have to worry about doing my hair, and my hair is healthier than can be because I haven't really washed it in a while. Give her a little brush, and give her a little brush. We're gonna call it a day. We got our earrings on. We got, oh, I like how my necklace just did that. It's a 3-layer. I don't know how it did it, but we're gonna leave it. Got my little bit of bling. And I feel complete. Now, if only I had some place to go. How about to my couch to watch some Vampire Diaries after? Not yet, because I got to finish my TikTok. If you guys have TikTok or you don't, I really, it's like, it's addicting, but it is fun. Even, I have a lot of people that are on there that follow me, and they post nothing, they don't do anything. It's just to have the account. It doesn't cost anything. I'm having a blast with it. Actually, sometimes it's giving me my motivation to be like, come on. Like, my head's kind of like, eh. I'm like, I just needed to like have one good crack or pop and I think I'm going to be fine. But in the meantime, I was like, I can't, like, laying down or sitting there, it's not going to probably make it go away. So I was like, forget it, as long as I'm not thinking about it. So here I am to hang out with you guys because I love it. It's my therapy. It's what I like to do. Everybody's like, what's your thing? I'm like, well, I was like, I do makeup videos. And they kind of look at me and I was like, it's fun. I was like, it's creative, gets me out of my own head because if you find something, I noticed, like, if you find something to focus on, I had a therapist tell me one time, a long, long time ago, it was like, it stuck in my head. It was the best thing he ever said. He said, don't chase the butterfly. And I was like, what? I'm like, I don't know, what? I didn't understand at first. And then I got it. Anything that is like, it doesn't have to be just one thing. Chasing something or worrying about something or trying to predict how something's going to come out or how can you fix it or what am I going to do? Don't chase it, because you could be like, okay, I got it all figured out and I've done it before. That's why I was like, I plan certain things, but hardly plan stuff anymore because things always change. And then what happens? You get disappointed. So if you do it the opposite way and you find something and keep yourself busy, you're not focusing on, well, what could I do or what could this? Just do it. And then when the time comes, then you face it because you didn't chase it hoping once the butterfly lands and you know what the situation is, now you can face it head on and figure out what you got to do rather than going, oh shit, I wasted a whole bunch of time worrying about that and it never even happened. Guilty. I used to do it all the time. I'm a big overthinker. Trying to get better at it, working on it. But it used to be, now I'm the one telling my friends, I'm like, well, don't worry about it. And they're like, what? They're like, well, what if? I'm like, exactly, what if? I was like, can you do anything about it now? If the answer is no, then don't worry about it. Unless there's something you can do to fix it or make a situation better or whatever, just put the positive out there and let it come to you. All right, that's my mantra for you guys today. I don't know if that's called a mantra, but whatever you want to call it. That's my advice. That's my advice, but I like giving advice, so I think we should do, like, I'm thinking probably Mondays, because Monday mornings, I love Mondays now. When I used to have to get up for a Monday morning, I dreaded Mondays, dreaded them, to the point sometimes that I'd make myself so anxious that I was almost sick. And now I'm like, ooh, it's a fresh week, there's something new to do, like, what are we going to do? So I was like, we should have, like, I don't know what to call it, like power talk, chit chat, like just, we could do nighttime ones and have like girl slumber party. Everybody put their mask on and we can all hang out and drink a glass of wine or drink a glass of water or whatever it is, depending on what you guys do. All right, I'm going to stop talking because if I don't stop myself, I will go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So I'm going to go finish my TikTok. And then I'm going to probably get myself something to eat because I keep saying I was going to do that and I couldn't find anything I wanted to eat, so I didn't do it. And then maybe some Vampire Diaries today. We'll see. I say that and then I get stuck in my TikTok world and then I'm like 3 TikToks later. So thanks for hanging out with me for today's look. I hope you guys liked it. It's way better than I think what I started with. Enhance your own beauty, enhance that inner goddess that everybody's got in there. Just bring her out and let her play. So thank you guys for watching me. If you haven't already, please hit that share button. It is huge, huge, huge help, and I love the appreciation that you guys give. And be mindful, take care of yourself, take care of others, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.